do you have to say about the first phase of the quiz and this one?
This one is much more easier because like they gave me time to read.
School abductions protest in Oyo, Ogun, as NET begins nationwide rally today. Adekunle Komolafe Quiz Competition 2026. Manhunt begins as gunmen kill two police officers in Anambra State. The chairman of the Nigerian Governors Forum and Governor of Kwara State, Abdurrahman Abdulrazak, has endorsed the economic reforms. Era of impunity over, Kwara CP warns officers. Two jailed 24 years for killing UK-based Nigerian. Deep Wonka, military aid prolongs the war in Ukraine. And on Laveritatv News, I am Kehinde Mohammed.
Don't make it, cause life is what you make it, my brother, and we gon' make it. My sister, you a diamond, they can never ever break you. Look up to the sky, let the most high elevate you. Flip your grid.
Now the news in full. Public primary and secondary schools across Oyo State were shut on Monday as teachers complied with a directive by the Nigerian Union of Teachers to begin a nationwide protest over the continued captivity of pupils and teachers abducted from schools in Ahoro, Esinle, and Yawota communities in Orire local government area of the state. The protest coincided with demonstration in Oyo and Ogun State, where residents, civil society groups, and labor activists demanded the immediate release of the abductees and urged governments at all levels to intensify efforts to tackle insecurity. On May 15, 2026, armed men attacked three schools: Community Grammar School, Baptist Nursery and Primary School, and LA Primary School in Esile and Yawota communities of Orire local government area, taking pupils and teachers captive. The abductions have since generated outcries across the country. Also, academic activities were suspended in public schools across the 33 local government area of Oyo State following the NUT directives. Security operatives from the Nigerian Police Force, the Nigerian Security and Civil Defense Corps, and other agencies were deployed to strategic locations across the city. The Adekunle Komolafe Quiz Competition achieved its objectives of promoting learning and intellectual development among participants. The event is a great success and is providing an opportunity for students to showcase their academic excellence. Cynthia Oku reporting gives the highlights.
My name is Francis Holiness, Equal Grace Covenant School.
What do you have to say about the first phase of the quiz and this one?
This one is much more easier because like they gave me time to read.
So, do you see yourself making it in the next round also?
Yeah.
Okay.
I thank God for that.
My name is Chukwuebuka Joseph and I'm representing Cherry School. And this one was tougher than the last.
Okay.
Yes.
So, how is your energy like?
I feel excited.
Okay.
Commissioner Favor, Divine Grace Model Schools.
So, what was your challenges? Which subjects was your challenges?
Current affairs.
Okay. So, what lesson did today actually teach you?
Be confident.
The Anambra State Police Command has launched a manhunt for the killers of two policemen who were shot along the Amansia Ndiora Ndiokwenu Awa Ufoma Road in the Orumba South local government area of the state. The directive to fish out the killers of the policemen was issued on Monday by the Commissioner of Police in Anambra State, CP Ikyoye Orutugu, during an emergency security meeting held at the State Police Command headquarters in Oka. Orutugu briefed senior officers and heads of operational units of the command on the urgency of the situation. It was gathered that the policemen were ambushed and attacked during a convoy operation on Sunday night while returning from an assignment. The attack was also said to have involved the convoy of Chief Ben Unwanko, the Chief of Staff to the state governor, Professor Chukwuma Soludo, who had attended a function on behalf of the governor and was returning to Oka when the incident occurred. Although the Chief of Staff reportedly escaped unharmed, Some civilians in the entourage were injured in the gun duel that lasted several minutes. According to eyewitnesses in the area, the assailants who had laid siege in a nearby bush opened a fire on the officer as soon as they approached, with gunshots sending panic across the community along the road. The chairman of the Nigerian Governors Forum and Governor of Kwara State, Abdurrahman Abdulrazak, has endorsed the economic reforms of President Bola Ahmed Tinubu, while calling for a new national minimum wage of 100,000 naira. Abdulrazak said the proposed wage reflects current economic realities and the need to improve workers' welfare amid rising living costs. He noted that state governments are actively engaging with the federal government and labor unions to reach a sustainable agreement. Ajoke reporting from Kwara State completes the report.
So, the benefits are there. Look, minimum wage has gone up. And on the issue of minimum wage, most of the states are paying almost 100,000 naira today. And I urge Your Excellency to let's have a discussion on moving the minimum wage to a minimum of 100,000. We know we'll get the normal support from you as we go ahead to implement that. Now, I can...
The Kwara State Commissioner of Police, Adekimi Ojo, has warned officers and men of the command against misconduct, indiscipline, and other forms of unprofessional conduct. Ojo declared that the era of impunity within the Nigerian police force has come to an end. The police commissioner issued the warning during a strategic briefing held on Monday with deputy commissioners of police, area commanders, divisional police officers, tactical commanders, and other senior officers across the state. According to a statement issued by the command spokesperson, Adeotun Ejire Adeyemi, the briefing also aimed at reinforcing the directives of the Inspector General of Police, Olatunji Diso, on discipline, accountability, and professionalism. The commissioner stressed that the Nigerian police force would no longer condone any form of misconduct or abuse of office by its personnel. He said the era of impunity is over, and every officer must conduct himself or herself in a manner that upholds the integrity, discipline, and professionalism expected of members of the force. He cautioned officers to be mindful of their actions, utterances, and general conduct while carrying out official duties, noting that the growing influence of digital technology and social media has placed law enforcement personnel under increased public scrutiny. Let's go for a quick break. We'll be right back.
This November, greatness takes the field. Welcome to the AKF Football Tournament Season 1, where passion meets purpose and talent meets opportunity. From every corner, champions will rise. Only one team will take home the ultimate prize of 1 million naira cash. Think you've got what it takes? Step onto the pitch in Kaduna State this November 2026 and show the world what you are made of. This is more than football. It's a movement powered by the Adekunle Komolafe Foundation in partnership with Laveritatv production, giving hope, creating impact, and changing lives. Register now and be part of something big. Support the dream. Donate just 30,000 naira as your participation fee. Hurry, as registration closes on 31st of August 2026. AKF Football Tournament, where legends are born and destinies are fulfilled. Are you ready to play?
Welcome back. And on international news today, two jailed 24 years for killing UK-based Nigerian. Two men have been sentenced to a combined 24 years and 5 months imprisonment for their roles in a fatal road crash that claimed the life of a UK-based Nigerian, Sylvester Abayomi, in Manchester. The convict, Uwais Hussein, 20, and Usman Mahmood, 23, were sentenced after being found guilty over the March 2026 collision on Kingsway, Manchester, which resulted in Abayomi's death. It was learned from a statement by the Greater Manchester Police, obtained on Monday, that Hussein was sentenced to 11 years and 8 months, while Mahmood received a sentence of 12 years and 9 months. The statement disclosed that Mahmoud's conviction is believed to be one of the first cases in the United Kingdom where a passenger was found guilty of aiding and abetting causing death by dangerous driving. Throughout the Russian-Ukraine war, Kremlin propagandists have consistently promoted the disinformation narrative that military aid prolongs the war. Pro-Kremlin sources suggest the victory for Russia is inevitable, and that the provision of Western military aid to Ukraine can only delay the outcome, thereby prolonging the conflict. These false assertions are supported by similar narratives, including the notion that the conflict in Ukraine is a proxy war between the US and Russia. Such narratives aim to shift the blame for the conflict into the West, rather than accepting Russia's sole responsibility for launching an unprovoked full-scale invasion in February 2022. And that's all for the international news. Now to entertainment.
This is Laveritatv Entertainment News. My name is Rebecca Nena Amos. The headlines read: Save Children, End Insecurity, Davido, Victony, Timaya tell Tinubu. So much injustice going on in Nigeria, British rapper Skepta. Now the news in detail. Some musicians have joined the call for the rescue of the pupils, students and teachers kidnapped by gunmen from Baptist Nursery and Primary School, Yawota, Community Grammar School and LA Primary School, all in Orire local government area of Oyo State. On May 15, 2026, 39 students and 7 teachers were abducted, while 2 teachers have been killed, sparking a national outrage. Reacting, singer Victony demanded that President Bola Tinubu should stop the insecurity in the country and rescue all kidnapped victims, especially children. On his X handle, he wrote, "Save our students and put an end to this mess." In a similar vein, Davido said he is deeply saddened by the incident and the ongoing sufferings of the victims in captivity. British-Nigerian rapper Joseph Adenuga, popularly known as Skepta, has expressed deep concern over the worsening injustice in Nigeria. Speaking in a video broadcast, the Bad Energy Stay Away crooner appealed to celebrities and the international community to assist Nigerians in drawing the global attention to the injustice in Nigeria. He explained that Nigerians are resilient but have been suffering injustice for long. Whenever I can, whether it is at my shows, verbally or images, whatever I can do, we are going to speak up for injustice at all times. Nigerians need help. We need people to speak up for us as well. We need to protect Nigerians. And that is all on Entertainment News today. Back to you, Kendi.
Welcome back. Now to sports.
Sessegnon for G! He's round the goalkeeper, he's done it! Absolutely incredible!
On Sports News today, I am Shikwe Emmanuel Adeyemi. Nigeria retains the title in the Unity Cup. The Eagles bounced back from winning the Unity Cup in London, May 2026. They beat Jamaica 3-0 in the final at the Valley. Goals came in from Alhassan Yusuf, 2 goals, and Terry Musi. It was Nigeria's 19th game unbeaten under coach Eric Chell. He had 7 goals scored, 14 goals considered. Murphy captained a rotated squad and says he's pushing for a permanent start behind Osimhen. The June international friendly breaks. Nigeria is in camp in Warsaw for 2 high-profile friendlies without their stars. Wednesday, June 3rd, Nigeria versus Poland in Warsaw, then Tuesday, June 10 versus Portugal in Leiria. Portugal will feature Cristiano Ronaldo in his 6th World Cup appearance. And that's Sport News. Is back to Kendi Mohammed.
Absolutely incredible!
Welcome back. And here's a recap of the news headlines. School abductions protest in Oyo, Ogun, as NET begins nationwide rally today. Adekunle Komolafe Quiz Competition 2026. Manhunt begins as gunmen kill 2 police officers in Anambra State. The chairman of the Nigerian Governors Forum and Governor of Kwara State, Abdurrahman Abdulrazak, has endorsed the economic reforms. Era of impunity over, Kwara CP warns officers. 2 jailed 24 years for killing UK-based Nigerian. Deep Wonka, military aid prolongs the war in Ukraine. For our hotel and hospitality management, you can visit us at www.laveritatv.com. You can also advertise your products or businesses on all our social media handles by calling the numbers scrolling down on your screen. Kindly follow us on all our social media handles being displayed on your screen right now. That's all on Laveritatv News. I am Kende Mohammed. Thanks for watching and see you next time.